Have you ever felt like your body isn't keeping up the way it used to? Maybe you've always believed that taking a daily walk was enough to stay healthy, but now you're starting to wonder. Your knees might ache more often. Standing up from your favorite chair might take more effort than before. Or maybe you've noticed you don't feel as steady on your feet. These little changes might seem small, but over time, they can start to affect how confident and independent you feel each day. That's why this video is so important. I'm going to show you a few simple, gentle exercises that go beyond walking. These movements are designed especially for older adults like you. They'll help ease pain, improve strength, and boost your balance, without needing a gym or fancy equipment. You can do them at your own pace, in the comfort of your own home. Before we jump in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Drop your city or state in the comments. I always enjoy hearing from folks across the country. Point 1. Water exercises for joint pain relief and gentle strengthening. Let's talk about something that can truly ease the aches and stiffness many of us feel, especially in our knees, hips, and lower back. That something is water exercises. Now, I know the word exercise might make some of you feel a little uneasy. Maybe you're thinking, I can't move like I used to, or I don't want to hurt myself. But that's exactly why water can be such a gift at this stage of life. You see, when we're in water, our body becomes lighter. The water gently supports our weight and takes the pressure off our joints. That means movements that might feel painful or impossible on land, like lifting your leg, turning your waist, or stretching your arms, suddenly feel smoother and easier. It's like the water is doing half the work for you, while still letting your muscles get stronger. Many people who suffer from arthritis, joint stiffness, or balance issues have found that just walking in water, or doing light movements in a pool, makes a big difference. You don't need to know how to swim. You don't even need to go to a fancy facility. A local community pool or even a warm water therapy class at a wellness center can be a great place to start. And if you're shy or unsure, you can always just begin by holding the side of the pool and gently walking back and forth. Research from trusted sources like the Arthritis Foundation shows that people who practice water exercises regularly, just 2 or 3 times a week, report a big drop in pain. Some even say they feel more flexible and sleep better, too. Think about that for a moment. A little time in the water might help you get through your day with less discomfort, more movement, and a better mood. I once heard from a viewer who said she felt like she got her life back after discovering water walking. She used to avoid going out because of her stiff knees. But after a few weeks of water movement, she could walk longer, stand straighter, and even go grocery shopping without fear of falling. So, if you're looking for a gentle place to begin improving your health, water might be just the thing. No pressure on your joints, no need to push hard. Just steady, soothing movement. It's a kind way to tell your body, I'm still here. I still care. Point 2. Strength training to prevent falls and build confidence. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you, strength training. I know, you might be thinking, that's for young people, or I'm too old to lift weights. But let me gently challenge that thought. The truth is, as we age, strength training becomes even more important, not less. Here's why. After the age of 60, our muscles naturally begin to weaken. That's just biology. But when those muscles get too weak, simple things, like getting out of bed, climbing stairs, or catching yourself if you trip, can become risky. In fact, falls are one of the biggest health threats for older adults in the US, often leading to broken bones, long recoveries, and loss of independence. But here's the good news, you can do something about it. And it doesn't involve going to the gym or lifting heavy weights. Just a few basic movements a couple of times a week can make a world of difference. We're talking light weights, resistance bands, or even using your own body weight. For example, one of the most effective exercises is simply sitting down and standing up from a sturdy chair, slowly, without using your hands if possible. This alone strengthens your thighs, hips, and core muscles, which all help keep you balanced. Lifting a small water bottle over your head or doing gentle curls with soup cans can build arm strength, which helps with things like holding shopping bags or getting up off the couch. Studies show that older adults who do strength training just 2 to 3 times a week can cut their fall risk by nearly 1/3. That's not just a statistic, that's real protection. Stronger muscles act like a support system, holding you steady and giving you more control over your body. And beyond the physical benefits, there's something else: confidence. I've heard from many older folks who said that once they started doing a bit of strength work, they didn't just feel stronger, they felt braver. They stopped avoiding walks, social events, or stairs. They started living again. So please don't let the word strength training scare you off. You're not training for a marathon. You're training for you, to keep enjoying the life you love without fear of falling or hurting yourself. Just 10 or 15 minutes a couple times a week could change how you feel, move, and live. Point 3. Tai Chi and Qigong for balance, calm, and body control. Let's now explore a beautiful and gentle way to improve balance, reduce stress, and feel more in tune with your body: Tai Chi and Qigong. These aren't fast, sweaty workouts. In fact, they're the exact opposite. They're slow, flowing movements paired with steady breathing and a calm, focused mind. And for older adults, especially those worried about falling or feeling stiff, they can be a life-changing discovery. You don't need any special equipment, and you don't need to get down on the floor or strain your joints. Tai Chi and Qigong are usually done standing up, with soft, graceful motions, like shifting your weight from side to side, gently turning your torso, or slowly raising your arms. Each movement helps strengthen your legs, loosen up your joints, and improve your balance. At the same time, the slow pace helps quiet the mind, relax the body, and even improve your breathing. Now, why is this so important? Because losing balance doesn't just come from weak muscles. It also comes from stiff joints, poor coordination, and lack of body awareness. Tai Chi and Qigong help retrain your body to move smoothly and stay grounded. They teach your muscles and mind to work together, so you can stay steady even when you step off a curb or reach for something on a high shelf. A study published in medical journals found that seniors who practice Tai Chi regularly reduced their risk of falling by over 50% in just a few months. That's a huge number. And the beauty is, it's not exhausting or stressful. You don't need to do an hour a day, even 10 minutes can bring noticeable results. If you've never tried it before, don't worry about doing it perfectly. There is no perfect. These movements are about finding what feels right for your body. You can look up beginner videos online or join a community class for seniors. Many senior centers offer free or low-cost sessions. And if standing is hard for you, you can even adapt some moves while seated. I once heard from a 76-year-old gentleman who began Tai Chi after a scary fall. Within weeks, he felt steadier and more confident. He said it gave him something he hadn't felt in years: control. And with that control came peace. So if you're looking for something calm but powerful, something that helps both your body and your mind, Tai Chi or Qigong might be exactly what you need. It's not about being flexible or fast. It's about being present, balanced, and connected with yourself. Point 4. Cycling, a joint-friendly way to build stamina and strength. Let's talk about something a little different now: cycling. Not outdoor cycling with traffic and steep hills, but using a stationary or recumbent bike, right in the comfort and safety of your own home or local community center. If you've been struggling with walking because of knee pain, stiff joints, or fear of falling, cycling can offer a safer, low-impact way to stay active and strong. As we age, the constant pounding from walking on hard surfaces can be tough on the knees, hips, and ankles. Even though walking is healthy, it can sometimes do more harm than good if your joints are already aching. That's where cycling comes in. A stationary bike supports your weight while letting your legs move smoothly in a circular motion, without all that harsh impact. It gives your heart and lungs a good workout, helps improve circulation, and gently strengthens your leg muscles without putting stress on your joints. What makes cycling especially helpful for older adults is the control it gives you. You're not dealing with uneven sidewalks, slippery weather, or steep slopes. You can set your own pace, choose your resistance level, and stop whenever you need. Whether it's a 5-minute ride or 20, it's your choice. Even short sessions a few times a week can improve your endurance, keep your blood pressure in check, and support your mobility. I remember a story from a woman named Janice who was 73 and had stopped walking outdoors because of her arthritis. Her daughter bought her a used stationary bike. At first, she could barely cycle for 3 minutes. But she kept at it, adding a minute every few days. After a few weeks, she was cycling 20 minutes a day. The pain in her knees became manageable, and more importantly, her fear of falling slowly disappeared. She said, "It felt good to move again, to sweat a little, to feel capable." That's the power of cycling. It doesn't just help your body, it also lifts your spirits. You don't need expensive equipment. Many affordable bikes are available online or secondhand. If you live in a senior community or near a wellness center, they often have cycling machines you can use too. So if walking has become painful, and you're looking for a safe way to stay active, consider giving the stationary bike a try. Even a few minutes a day could become a turning point in how strong and steady you feel. Point 5. Chair yoga and stretching, gentle movements that keep you going. Now let's talk about something that's perfect for anyone who feels stiff, tired, or nervous about traditional exercise: chair yoga and stretching. This is one of the gentlest, safest, and most effective ways to move your body, especially if you have trouble standing for long periods, deal with back or joint pain, or are recovering from an illness or injury. You might be surprised at how much good you can do for your body while sitting down. Chair yoga and seated stretches help keep your joints flexible, your muscles active, and your circulation flowing, all without putting pressure on your knees or back. These movements are simple, calming, and can be done right in your living room while watching the news or listening to music. One of the best things about this type of exercise is that it makes physical activity possible for everyone, no matter your current strength or ability level. You don't need to bend in half or twist like a pretzel. You just need a sturdy chair without wheels, a little bit of space, and a few quiet minutes. That's it. Let me give you an example. A woman named Ruth, who is 79, told me she had almost given up on the idea of moving again. She couldn't stand up easily, and she often needed help getting out of bed. Her doctor recommended she try some seated stretches. At first, she thought, "What's the point?" But she gave it a chance. Slowly and gently, she started doing basic arm lifts, leg raises, and light twists, all from her chair. After a few weeks, she noticed she could move more freely. Her back didn't hurt as much in the morning. And the best part? She was able to stand up without help again. That's what these gentle movements do. They build confidence. They give you back small victories, like reaching for something without wincing or turning around without feeling dizzy. They help you feel more in control of your body. You can begin by trying chair stands, standing up and sitting down without using your hands, seated leg lifts, and shoulder rolls. Raise your arms overhead gently, or stretch side to side. You can even follow short videos made just for seniors that guide you through it step by step. Aim for 10 to 15 minutes a few times a week. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. These small moments of self-care will help you stay flexible, balanced, and strong enough to keep doing what you love. If you're still reading this, thank you for giving yourself this time. You deserve to feel good in your body, no matter your age. Recap and closing message, a gentle reminder that it's never too late. Before we end, let's take a moment to go over everything we've talked about, just to bring it all together. We began by challenging a common belief, that walking alone is enough to keep you strong and healthy after 65. While walking is a wonderful habit, it simply doesn't cover all your body's needs as you age. That's why I introduced you to 5 gentle yet powerful exercises that go beyond walking and focus on improving balance, strength, flexibility, and joint comfort. First, we talked about water exercises, how the natural support of water can ease joint pain and help you move freely without fear or discomfort. Next came strength training, which isn't just for young folks. With simple movements like standing from a chair or lifting light weights, you can build the muscle strength that keeps you steady and confident. Then we explored Tai Chi and Qigong, 2 ancient practices that bring calm to the mind and control to the body, especially helpful if you feel unsteady or fearful of falling. After that, we looked at cycling, especially on a stationary or recumbent bike. It's a joint-friendly way to improve stamina and stay active when walking becomes too hard on the knees. And finally, we finished with chair yoga and stretching, safe, seated movements that help you stay flexible and mobile, no matter your fitness level. Each of these movements offers something different. You don't need to do them all. Even choosing just one to begin with can make a real difference in how you move, how you feel, and how you live. Remember, it's never too late to take that first small step. Your age doesn't define your strength. Your willingness to care for your body does. Whether you're 66 or 86, you deserve to feel steady on your feet, free in your movements, and confident in your daily life. Thank you for being here, for caring about your health, and for giving yourself this time and attention. I hope you'll take what you've learned and begin applying it, gently, steadily, and with kindness to yourself. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one exercise from today's video that you're going to try this week? Please share in the comments below. Your words might encourage someone else to get started too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with a friend or loved one who might benefit. Every click helps us reach more seniors who deserve to move, feel, and live better.